Today we're going to be on Franchise Hockey Manager 11 here. We're going to do a career simulation for Gavin McKenna. Let's start it out here. I'm going to be simming through um, every year and then just, giving you a summary of what happened during the year. So we'll get it loaded up here and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so here we are. We got Gavin McKenna pulled up, 16 years of age, 6 foot, 165 pounds. He's currently rated at 1.5 stars out of 5. Last year for the Medicine Hat Tigers, 61 games played, 97 points. So I think we're going to be checking back, every couple of months on Gavin here, and we're going to see, how he sims, how things go. This might be a 2-part series. Might not do it all in one episode, but let's take a look at his bio here. He was picked obviously first overall in the dub draft. He won the U18 World Champions. I got obviously no scouts because I got no scouts. I'm not under contract by anybody right now, so I'm just kind of simming. Development, nothing yet. Got his WHL contract. So yeah, we'll start simming and see how things go. I guess we could just look at the Medicine Hat Tigers here quick. Look at their depth chart, see where he is. So he's actually he's left wing here behind Andrew Basha. Basha's obviously under contract by an NHL team. That's why his name is light green here. So he's Calgary Flames drafted. Okay, so yeah, let's start simming. Okay, so here we are at the start of September. Gavin did go to the Hlinka Gretzky Cup, won gold medal with Canada U18. So we're going to go just take a quick look at how he did there. So looking down the list here, Gavin McKenna played 5 games, 6 points, plus 10, game rating of 74. It's pretty good. I'm not sure how you say this. Emile Gouche from Chicoutimi. He was the best on the team, 12 points in 5 games. But yeah, so we're going to go back and in a couple months here, we're going to stop in and take a look at Gavin again. The WHL season should be started by then. So we should have some WHL numbers to look at. All right, so here we are at the start of November 1st. Gavin McKenna has jumped up to 2.5 stars out of 5. Let's see here. So 2024-25, 14 games played. He has 16 points, 7 goals, 9 assists, 4 PIMs, plus 4, and his game rating is 74 overall. As far as his bio goes, there's no new history. Development, no development, nothing like that. So yeah, that's where we're at after the first 2 months. Now let's go and just check out the NHL standings here. I know you guys are probably all kind of just curious about that. So it looks like Jack Hughes is, Carlson, Hughes, and McKinnon are all tied with 19 points. Vegas is leading the league right now, 19 points, 11 games played. Bedard has 8 goals. Somehow Brennan Gallagher has 8 goals. I'm not sure what's going on there. Corpusello has the best save percentage. He's tied with Tyson Jarry. Yeah. So that's what the NHL looks like right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple more months. All right, guys. So I did sim a little bit past January 1st there, just because Gavin was playing for the World Juniors. So we're at January 13th, just after the World Juniors finished up here. So in 34 games, Gavin now has 48 points, 21 goals, 27 assists, 12 PIMs, plus 15, and a game rating of 76. Now, Canada, I think they got bronze medal. Yeah, bronze medal. But Gavin did get injured with a chest bruise for 5 days. He did miss most of the tournament. We'll go take a look at the tournament here, see what happened. So Canada beats Germany. They beat Finland 9-1, or lost to Finland 9-1. That's a rough goal. Finland beat Sweden 4-3. Canada beat the Czechs 3-2 after Sweden beat them 4-2. U.S. did not make it out of the quarters. So I think U.S. probably ended up with 5th place there. Tough go for them. So stats here. If it loads, let's go. So looks like goals. Adam Yako. There. If we go to points, got the most points. Barlow got 9. Luchenko 8. Perek 8. Yeah, you can take a look, see what you think. Now, I am going to go and just see how Gavin McKenna did in the tournament. So, oh, there he is. Can't seem to find him. So, Gavin played 7 games in the tournament, which is surprising. He must have been playing injured, I guess. So 6 points in 7 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, plus-minus of +5, and a game rating of 62. So maybe a little bit of his element there, but still a good showing. So if we go take a look at the NHL standings here now, looks like Florida is in the lead in the Atlantic. Vegas still in first place in the Pacific. St. Louis is first place in the Central, and Pittsburgh is first place in the Metro. Somehow, Marc-Andre Fleury is leading the league in goals against average. McDavid got the most points with 58, shared with Barkov. Sebastian Aho in second, 57. Crosby's up there. Usual guys. Goals, Sam Reinhart, 31 goals. Pasternak, 27. Yeah, so that's that. Maybe we'll go take a look at the WHL standings just to see where Medicine Hat is. So Medicine Hat's actually first in the Eastern Conference Central Division with 29 wins, 11 losses, 60 points. So chances are they're going to be playing in the playoffs here. So yeah, I will see you guys in a couple more months. All right, so here we are back at the start of March here, March 1st. Gavin McKenna has been tearing up the league. He's got 78 points in 52 games, 35 goals, 43 assists, game rating 77. He did get injured again on January 25th with a little bit of shoulder soreness, 5 days. Not a big deal. So I kind of think that this isn't going to update unless I'm like GM of the team. I'm not going to be able to see that, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I guess we'll just go look at the WHL here first. Here we go. So Medicine Hat is still in first place in the Central Division, 93 points. They are an absolute wagon. 45 wins, 13 losses, 3 overtime losses. Absolutely filthy. McKenna is leading the league in points. He's got 78 points. Zemer with Prince George, 77, and Kindle in Calgary, 76. Cole Lind, 74. TJ Ginla, 72. Yeah, so forth. So yeah, we can take a look at the NHL as well. It is almost the NHL trade deadline, but we'll take a look at that. Standings is better. McDavid, 81 points. He's absolutely killing it, but Edmonton is in 5th place in the Pacific. So obviously, maybe the goaltending hasn't been the best there. Looks like Vegas is still in first place in the league. Florida's winning the Atlantic. Pittsburgh is still in the first place in the Metro, and St. Louis is still first place in Central. Sam Reinhart is still leading the league in goals. He's up to 39. Jason Robertson has 35. Crosby's there with 34. Hyman 33. So obviously McDavid's been setting up Hyman for a few goals this year. Tristan Jarry is got the best goals against, 2.25. Fleury's there. Swayman's there. Dostal's got the best save percentage. Binnington's got the most wins. So yeah, I think I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We'll set up the playoffs there for the WHL, I guess, if I can time my simulation correct. So we'll see you in a bit, guys. All right, so we've made it to the end of Gavin McKenna's first regular season. He ended up playing 59 games for Medicine Hat this year, ended with 87 points and a game rating of 77. That's 38 goals, 49 assists. So they are in the playoffs right now, so we will take a look at that. I'm just going to look at the bio quick. Nothing new from the last time we took a look at it. If we go to the standings of the WHL, Medicine Hat is taking on Swift Current in the first round. It's tied up 1-1 right now. We will be visiting playoff stats after the playoffs. So I will sim until Medicine Hat gets knocked out or they win the Mem Cup. And then we will come and take a look at the stats. As far as the NHL goes, we'll take a look at that quick. They are still in the regular season. McDavid has 104 points to lead the league. Barkov, 103. Draisaitl, 95. McKinnon, Crosby, Larkin, JT Miller, and Kirill Kaprizov is there with 88. Okay, so Vegas is running away with the league here. 112 points. Absolutely insane. 53 wins, 14 losses, 6 overtime losses. Vancouver's in second. As you can see, Hyman is now leading the league in goals, 45. So yeah, I guess we'll see at the end of the WHL playoffs or the Mem Cup, I guess, depending if they make it there. All right, so checking back in here. We're May 23rd. WHL playoffs are now finished. Medicine Hat ended up losing 4-2 in the finals to the Kamloops Blazers. They beat Brandon 4-1 in the semifinals, 4-3 against Calgary, and then they had beat and then they beat Swift Current 4-1. So if we go and take a look, we should be able to take a look at the stats here. All right, so here's Gavin McKenna's playoff stats. 23 games played, put up 11 points, 11 PIMs, 67 game rating, 3 goals, 8 assists. So honestly, he did not have the greatest of playoffs, but they did make it to the finals. So okay, so I guess I'll come back at the end of the NHL playoffs and just show you guys, the results from that, who won the cup and everything, and then we'll sim it to the next season, and it's going to be Gavin McKenna's draft year, so should be good. All right, so a quick look at the NHL playoffs here. We have Vegas winning the cup 4-2 against Buffalo. Buffalo somehow made it to the Stanley Cup finals. I'm not sure how that happened. I love that they swept the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round. That's great. Toronto continues its bad luck in the playoffs. Now we got Florida up against Buffalo, Pittsburgh, New Jersey. Calgary lost to Vegas. Vegas beat Seattle. Yeah, a quick look at that. Yeah, right on. So I guess I'll see you guys at the start of next season. We'll take a look at Gavin again and preview the season. All right, so we're here at the start of September. Just going to kind of do a quick look at Gavin before the season starts. This is his draft year. He hasn't really gained any ability over the summer. A 2.5 out of 5 stars, still pretty good before you get drafted. Last year, 87 points, 59 games. See what he can do this year. As far as his bio goes, he did get first team All-Star left wing last year. May 4th, sore ankle, 6 days. He just got a few minor injuries there. Yeah, other than that, we can go take a look at Medicine Hat Tigers depth chart. He is top left wing here. They need to get some right wings. They got tons of centers. I guess a lot of them could maybe move over. All right, back in 2 months. We can see how he's doing. So we're here October 1st. I'm not going to show you what's going on with Gavin as far as points go, but he did get rated as the top player for this year's draft, so speculated number 1 rated player. Obviously, the list isn't really in order here. This is just a watch list. The midterm rankings will be in order, but if you go to ability, up at the top here, Gavin McKenna, he's now up to 3 stars out of 5. 6 foot 187, so he's put on a little bit of weight since last season start, so it's good to see. So yeah, I'll be back at the end of this month, start of next month, and we'll go over the stats, see how he's doing. All right, so we're here at the start of November. Gavin McKenna played 13 games, 11 goals, 12 assists for 23 points, 2 PIMs, +9, 78 overall game rating. He is 3 stars out of 5 still. That's okay. Let's check out the bio, see if anything's happened. Nope, nothing. Nothing new in there. Okay, so I think we're going to go take a look at the WHL standings here first, and then we'll go and take a look at the NHL standings. So Brandon Wheat Kings are leading the Eastern Division. BC Division's Kelowna. US Division's Spokane. And Medicine Hat is leading the Central. They have won a whole 12 games and lost 1. So they are absolutely on fire right now. Gavin McKenna is leading the league in points. He is tied with Benjamin Kindell from Calgary. So it's good to see. NHL. Let's take a look at that. So Larkin's leading the league here with 31 points. Draisaitl 30, Kucherov 28, McDavid 26. So on, you can see Larkin's got 18 goals in 18 games. So Buffalo is leading the Atlantic. Edmonton's in first place in the Pacific. Minnesota's first place in the Central. And New Jersey Devils first place in the Metro. So it's a little early to, be too panicky, but the Leafs there, last place in the Atlantic. Tough. All right, so we're back here at the start of January 12th. I just wanted to wait until the World Juniors was over. Gavin is now 18 years old, 6 foot 187. So far this year, 34 games played, 58 points and a 78 game rating, 21 goals, 37 assists. So pretty solid start to this season. I'm sure he's probably rated first. We're hopefully going to look at the midterm rankings. We'll see how that's going. So Canada won the silver medal this year at the World Juniors. We can go take a look, see how he did. Go to stats here. So McKenna, they played 6 games. McKenna had 9 points. So he really showed up this year after his down year last year. 2 goals, 7 assists, 78 game rating. So not too bad. Okay, let's go take a look at the NHL standings here. So Los Angeles is leading the Pacific. Florida is leading the Atlantic. Islanders are leading the Metro. And the Minnesota Wild are leading the Central. Jason Robertson leading the league in points, 72 points. McDavid's got 70. Those guys are on fire. Sebastian Aho in third. Reinhardt's leading in goals, 35. Robertson's got 35 as well. McDavid and Robert Thomas, 52 assists each. So it's kind of looking like teams that are going to be, top of the draft lottery for McKenna. Or you're going to have your Columbus, Utah, Calgary, and Vancouver, probably Nashville, if those teams still have their first overall or first round picks. So let's see if we can look at prospect rankings here. That's not what I want at all. Scouting, that's what I want. So midterm rankings have not come out yet. So we'll have to take a look at those when they do come out. So next time we stop simming. So I think we're ready to go. I'll see you guys in a couple more months, and we'll take a look and see how Gavin's doing. So it's now March 3rd here. NHL trading deadline has just passed. We're going to take a look at that. As far as Gavin goes, 52 games played. He's already got 88 points, 29 goals, 59 assists. Still got a 78 game rating. Still 3 stars out of 5. As far as his bio goes, nothing has changed since the last time we looked at it. He's having a pretty good year. I wouldn't be surprised if he was at the top of the midterm rankings. I wouldn't say this is very accurate at all. It's not showing. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, okay. I didn't scroll up high enough. So McKenna's first. Rubrowick from Niagara, second. Preston's third. Verhoef is fourth. Aram Olsen, fifth. Ruck, sixth. Kosick, seventh. And you guys can see the rest there. There's Joe Ginla down there. We'll probably have to do a Joe Ginla career as well. Okay, let's go take a look at the NHL standings here. Los Angeles Kings, first place in the Pacific. Florida's first place in the Atlantic. Metro is the Islanders. Central's the Wild. Sebastian Aho is leading the league in points. Robertson's got 46 goals already. All right, and then I said I was going to look at the trades here. So trade deadline just passed. A few moves here. We got Pittsburgh and Anaheim. Just a minor league deal, it looks like. Somehow they got a 5th round pick for this guy. Wyatt Kaiser for a 3rd. Okay. Connor McKay to the Senators for a 6th. Minor league deal. Valtteri Pustunen goes to the Wild for a 3rd. Nothing big. Owen Pickering for a 1st. Okay, that's what are you doing, Dallas? Ty Gibson for a 6th. Marco Casper for a 2nd. Wow, okay. Casey Fitzgerald for a 6th. McGrody is on the move again to Anaheim for a 1st round pick. Jack Finley for a 5th. And then Ryder Korzak, who is out day to day, for a 3rd. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you start of playoffs. So here we are at the end of April. Gavin finished with 62 games played in the regular season, 100 points, 30 goals, 70 assists, 78 game rating. Still 3 stars out of 5. Currently, Medicine Hat is in the playoffs. They were absolutely dynamite this year. I think they ended up 59, 7-2 with 120 points. It's pretty decent. Yeah, so they're in the playoffs right now. They're down 2-1 to Swift Current. So that's how the playoffs are shaking up. I'll come back at the end of the playoffs here whenever Medicine Hat gets kicked out, or actually, I'll just come back at the end of playoffs. We'll take a look at what happened, the points, and then look forward to the draft. See where McKenna goes. All right, so we've made it through the playoffs. So like this is the WHL playoffs here. Medicine Hat beats Swift Current. They beat Calgary. They beat Brandon, and they beat Spokane in the finals. Swept them. So they went on to the Mem Cup. So let's go take a look at the Mem Cup finals here. So they ended up winning the round robin, got a pass, Niagara, and that must be St. John's Sea Dogs. Yeah. Sea Dogs beat them 3-1 in the Mem Cup final. So that, I guess we can go take a look at Gavin here. Stats. Playoffs. So this year in the playoffs, 22 games played, 9 goals, 15 assists for 24 points, 66 game rating. Mem Cup, 4 games played, 3 assists for 3 points. So we'll take a look at how the NHL season ended up. Playoffs. So it looks like LA beat Vegas, Edmonton over Seattle, Minnesota, Dallas. LA made it to the conference finals. New Jersey, Boston conference finals over here. Boston swept Minnesota in the Stanley Cup final. All right, so we're June 15th here. I'm gonna simulate to the draft lottery. We'll see who is gonna get the first overall pick. Looks like it's gonna probably be between Utah and Columbus, but could be someone else sneaking in there. Maybe Washington. All right. So the entry draft is stat here. Let's take a look. Winnipeg Jets, the first overall pick. Wow. Okay. Utah second, then Columbus, Washington. So it's a good chance that Gavin's going to be going to Winnipeg. I'll let you guys know after the draft. The draft has happened. Gavin went first overall to Winnipeg. So let's maybe take a look at Winnipeg and just see where he fits in the depth chart. So looks like he's fourth on the left wing. They got Brad Marchand on their team. Any other surprises? Not really. Taylor Hall. Right on. Well, yeah, we'll see if he gets signed, if he's going to play next year, or if he goes back to Medicine Hat. But I think that is it for this video. Stay tuned for episode 2. Yeah, subscribe, and if you want to see a player done, drop it down in the comments and try to get to it next.